Hi, this is Craig Guarente from Palisade Compliance, and as promised, I've gone through the entire legal brief that was filed against Oracle in the claim of securities fraud violations. So first we're going to start with a spoiler. Shocking! Oracle used audits to sell cloud. Ooh, like nobody knew that. This is 100 pages of constantly going over the fact that Oracle did that. And I say it's not a shocker because Oracle pretty much admitted it in one of their filings before. In a reply to one of these complaints, Oracle said that they're tough and they use tough sales tactics and there's nothing illegal about that. So that's a shocker. But what I really wanted to get into today was one little nugget here about the Oracle audit team. And it's buried way down in this report. So the Oracle audit team is called LMS, License Management Services, and they've recently changed their name. They're now known as, what? No. Frogs? No, they're not known as Frogs. They changed their name. My son thinks they're called Frogs. They're not called Frogs. They are called GLAS, Global License Advisory Services, or SIA, Software Investment Advisors. Who knows? They're all Oracle auditors. So I'm going to bring up on the screen here this complaint. Now, again, Oracle hasn't replied to this complaint. Who knows if they deny this? But this is just what the complaint states. And I've highlighted some things. So first, the informant, there's many informants here. They're not named. This one is FE1, confirmed that the sales teams and the LMS teams closely coordinated to use audits in order to sell unwanted subscriptions. Again, not a big shock, right? So people know that Oracle's one big company and the sales teams and the audit teams all get their checks signed by the same people. But it gets a little deeper than that. And this is sort of where it gets to not good stuff. In the green here, the informant stated that the sales teams would actually write out the letters and then hand them to the audit teams, the LMS teams, and then the auditors would copy paste them and send them to customers as if they were coming from the auditor. So remember that as you're dealing with the audit team, whatever they're called today, and no, they're not called Frogs, whatever they're called today, that is probably or could be coming from the sales team. Okay, the next one is neither the sales nor the LMS audit teams had real evidence that customers targeted for audited were non-compliant, but it was the mere threat of an audit that got the customers moving. So we've talked about that. We have a whole white paper on sort of the different levels of audits, whether it's stealth audit or institutional audits or structured audits or self audits where customers sort of volunteer information to Oracle, but you don't need that official letter. Again, something we've talked about throughout the years. Next thing I want to highlight here, the informant stated that any statements from Oracle that LMS was independent from sales are a lie. Wow. Now, I've seen the Oracle auditors present and I've seen their materials and they always talk about their independence from sales. Well, here you go. You've got someone from Oracle, and a confidential person who said that that's a lie. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see if Oracle denies that. And then finally, in the purple below, another informant, this is number 4, there's a bunch of them in here, explained that the LMS team would never send a letter to a customer without approval by sales. So remember that when you're going back and forth with your LMS auditor or SIA or GLAS auditor, remember that whether or not they're actually working with sales, they're working with sales. And again, we've been talking about this for years. So anyway, that's what we took out of the 100+ pages of this brief. There's excruciating detail of Oracle's tactics on selling cloud, at least as the complainant sees it. I can't wait to see Oracle's reply. Maybe we'll reach out to Oracle and ask them if the LMS auditors do work so closely with the sales teams. It would be interesting to find out their answer to that, although I pretty much know what the answer is. Anyway, if you have any questions or issues or problems with Oracle, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at Palisade Compliance. We're here to help you take back control from Oracle. Good luck, everyone.